Welcome everybody, how are you? Bienvenidos a todos, ¿cómo están? Okay friends, so yesterday we started to create the blocking for our character. This is just an idea that I have, trying to create him with a alligator half body and a human body up. We decided that Byth rock is going to be our third element in this sculpture, so the sculpture is not anymore only about Hawkgirl, is about Hawkgirl defeating Byth rock. Byth rock is an enemy here in the Hawk world, and he'll change his body into almost anything, so I think that it will be a great element for this project. So this is going to be the last project. We need to start sculpting. It will to be a lot of work, but at least we know the way, okay, the way to reach our goal. So there's a lot of work to do, and after we finish this one, then we start to add all the other details to I have to start creating the costume and also the face. The base is already finished, but I need to finish this character first, so I can start like saying, okay, these are going to be the details that I'm going to add. And details I'm talking about when you have maybe, for example, brushes, damage, injuries in her blood, in her injuries in her costume, in blood in her weapon, in her hand, also for the base here, also maybe some damage of the battle. So we need to consider a lot of things, but we are going to do that after we finish our character. So today let's see how far we can go by sculpting the head. The head is the first part that we're going to create. Let me hide elements that I'm not going to use. Also the wings, I already hide the wings. And also another thing, for Byth rock we decided to use this actor as reference, the face of this actor. The name of this actor is Luke Goss, yes. I know him from two movies, from Blade 2. He was a vampire in Blade 2. It was a great movie, I love that movie, it was one of my favorites. And also in Hellboy 2, I think he was this character. I don't remember of this character, but I decided to use him as reference because the comic character is this one. So I'm going to combine his characters and his aspect to create the character that I want. Okay, so let's get started. We have a lot of work to do. Let's try to create something between here and between his face. It is going to be a little bit difficult, but let's see what we can get. Okay, let's get started. I think that I can merge these two parts so we can add more detail to the face. Remember that I always try to different values until we get almost 200,000 polygons. So that's a number that I can use to start working. Hello, Wallen Boomer, welcome. I don't know if you follow the project. Let me explain you a little bit. The project is about Hawkgirl. Let me show you what we already have. It's about Hawkgirl. Let me add the elements that I hide to continue with the work. The Hawkgirl. This is the base that I create for Hawkgirl. Let me show you. 1, 2, and 3. So this is the sculptor, and I am going to add a third element that is going to be this enemy. This is Byth Rock from this is a villain, an enemy from Hawkgirl and Hawkman, and I decided to add him, like trying to recreate this image as this archangel. I don't know the pronunciation. This angel defeating Satan. I think that it is Angel Michael, and I just know because Yiddish someone here in the community, he's from India, and he shared to me to search about a goddess in India that is she has a similar image defeating like an enemy. So I think that this is a popular image in religion. So this is what I want to recreate in my project, and I chose Byth Rock, this enemy that changed his body into almost anything. You can see here he is fighting against Hawkgirl, and I used this actor. I don't know if you remember him. I remember him from Blade 2 here in this movie. Blade 2, this is one of my favorite movies. And also from Hellboy. I remember this actor in these two movies, and I chose him to be the reference for the head that I'm creating for this enemy. So this enemy is going to be here. This is the blocking, only the blocking, to know what, to have an idea of what I am going to create. And because he can change his body into almost anything. You can see here I decided to maybe here he is like an alligator or something like that. Let's see. I'm going to prove. I am not sure about this. This is just only idea, but I want to his body to be part of also of the base. So maybe he's trying to hold to the base to not follow because she already defeated him. Okay, something like that is going to be the project. Okay, so I'm going to hide this because it is going to be easier for me, less objects, because I already have a lot of objects here in the layout. I'm going to hide all of these elements here to continue with the project. Let me hide the wings too. Okay, so today we're going to start to add more detail to the face. Also, I don't know if yesterday I just saw some trailers that in the Gamescom is the conference, right? Yesterday, the ones that I could watch was the Black Myth Tronquay. I think that is a new game, and also the other one that I like was La Divina Comedia. Yes, I don't know the name of that in English. I think that work is from Dante Alighieri. I think I don't remember. Sorry if I am wrong. I don't remember. I am confusing him with the one who wrote the other one is Machiavello. Dante. I think that wrote the La Divina Comedia. I don't know the name in English, but I think that you know what I am talking about. I saw those two games yesterday in the Gamescom. I like those games. Black Myth, because Black Myth Wukong, I love that game. It is one of my favorites. And with that game we started here in the channel streaming. That's also, I like that game a lot. So let's continue with the project. I was saying that I try to prove different values here until I have almost 200,000 faces, so I can start adding detail. Let's try with that. No, we need more topology. Let's try with 0.07. No, we still need more. I think that's 0.4, but not 0.4, not yet. Yes, we can start with that. Let's go with the one that I already told you. Also, a good thing about this is that I don't need to add too much polygons to add more detail, because the head is going to be with half of the neck, because the rest of the body is going to be another piece because of his costume. So that's a good something good for us. In the case of Hawkgirl, it's going to be a little more difficult because she's going to merge with the neck, and the neck is with part of the upper body. So maybe here I need to add more topology to not lose a lot of detail. But we still need to add something here, some details here, and also to the eyes, and we still need to finish the face. But the aspect, the expression is already finished. We already finished that last week with the teeth, adding the teeth, so we're good with that. Okay, let's try 0.04, and yes, this is what I want. Look, 232,000 polygons. So I always use this as reference. This for me is a good number to add detail. I think that maybe it is too much now, because it is almost, this is I think that no, I need less detail, but later we're going to add that. So let me just try with 0.07, maybe 0.07, just for a moment. Let me see. Just with that we can start working, at least to polish the details, because look, we have nothing here. So once we start to add detail, we return to the 200,000. Okay. Okay. Thanks for coming. Okay, so what we did was just smoothing the mesh, and now let's try to add more details. Hello, Karthik Gonugunta. Hello, welcome. Sorry if I didn't pronounce your name good. Karthik is Karthik, right? Hello, welcome. We are creating Hawkgirl defeating Byth Rock. Now I am creating the head of Byth Rock. He's going to be here. We already finished the base, the wings, all the elements. I just hide this to not have too much elements while I am creating the sculpture. So this is all the project. Let me show you with the wings. This is the project. She's defeating him, and now I'm creating him. This head is going to be here. This is the project. I don't know if you are new, so if you are new, welcome. We used to create sculptures here. This is the third project that we do in live stream. You can check all the playlist in the YouTube channel. I have some tutorial videos, tips, almost about a specific. Did you do the topology? But the topology, you mean what do you mean by the topology? You mean retopology, or by the topology? I don't know. This is all of this is topology. We are almost 3 months creating this project. Yes, we create everything here from a little cube until we have all of this. We are working here almost a week. Let me hide everything so I can continue working on the other. Okay. Yes, you can check the videos here in the YouTube channel. This is day number 97. As you can see in the title of the video, this is day number 97. So this is how much we are working on this project. The most difficult part about this project is because at the beginning I didn't know what I am going to. No. This is for 3D printing. This is a sculpture. This is 3D sculpting. When we animate something, it is 3D modeling. But after we finish this project, again, this is the third project. The first project was a sculpture of Son Goku from Dragon Ball Daima, the kid version. The second project was a Hero Hulk, a Hulk from Marvel Rivals, the game. And this is the third project. After we finish this, we are going to create a character that is going to have rigging, materials, and animation. And we're going to create a lot of animations, and maybe we're going to export it into a game engine. Maybe Unity. Let's see, because the main purpose is going to be for animation. So maybe it is going to work for games, but I think that maybe we should adjust some things if we want it for games, or maybe we have to change something. I don't know yet, because we're going to see. It is going to be the next project is going to be a little bot, a little cartoon bot that we're going to create as member of the channel. It is going to be like a little pet of the channel, a little mascot, a little assistant for the channel. Not pet, assistant. I don't know how old are you, but when I was a kid, we have a clip in Windows. We have a little clip that you can show some animations. So the model is going to be like that clip. I know it is. I'm not saying that it is going to be the same shape, but the purpose is going to be to add some comedy, to add some fun to the channel, because in the channel we also do gaming streaming nights on weekends. So I am bad playing. I am a bad gamer. I am bad I played games in a difficult mode, but I am too bad. I lose a lot. So maybe the game is going to add the bot is going to add the little robot is going to add some comedy to the streamings. Also, you're going to be part of the videos. So if you are interested, please subscribe. We're going to start with that project after we finish this. I cannot tell you how much we're going to continue doing this, because as you can see in the streamings, I only have here 2 hours, and as you can see, we are talking, we are maybe helping someone if he or she asks for something. So we do a lot of things here. So it's not like I came here 2 hours and start working. No, this is how also we spend too much time in this project. But also you can join to the Discord server if you want maybe to share things about 3D and games. You have different channels there. Yes, you can do a lot of things. You can sculpt, you can model, you can animate, you can also do 2D art and also VFX. Of course, that there are apps that are maybe better because not better because better because they have specific options, okay, and are only for one thing. But Blender, you can do everything. You just have to maybe do a lot of more work if you want to try to do work something of that unique apps, but you can have great results. I'm going to create a video, but I'm not promised if it is going to be soon because it is a lot of work. A video just for beginners, for someone who know nothing about Blender and want to at least understand what is this. Yes. I am writing the script of the video, but it is a lot of work for me. So please be patient, and once I finish it, the thing is that I want to first finish a video that I was started. That was the time lapse about the Hero Hawk that we already created. I want to finish that first because I want to free space in the PC. And I want to delete all the videos. Are 54 videos of streaming that 56 videos of streaming that I need to I am editing to have the time lapse. So I want to finish it first so I can free the space of after I finish that. That's why I want to finish that first. Yes. So now you understand. It is a lot. I wish I can divide myself into another person so I can do all the work, but we just have to continue with what we are doing. And yes, the free space, I need that. I made a mistake here. I was thinking that the teeth is going to be here, and no, I am wrong. I have to create another mesh for the teeth. I need to make this thinner. Okay, don't worry. just in case I am not getting exactly this head, I am using this as a reference. I want a mix between this and this, just in case. I'm going to take a lot of these elements, but it is not going to be the same shape. For example, I don't want the head to be like this. I don't want that. I want the head to be like this. Okay, we're going to create the teeth. I'm not sure yet if I want it to be. I think I'm going to create with a pose here. I'm not going to open. I'm going to create directly to the pose. You know what, maybe it is better with a cylinder. first I'm going to create the upper part and then the lower part. I'm going to leave that just as reference. Hello, welcome. Thank you, thank you. I'm just trying to see what I can do. I just always try different things. I don't have a method for. I mean, by doing this a lot, it is like you find some ways, but I just came with this idea, and it seems that it is working. Sometimes things don't work, and we have to find another way. Maybe I'm going to do something more like this: a small teeth, and a little bit of human, and a mix of both. Maybe I don't know. And let me get the what is the reference from the comic. What is the reference from the comic? Twing, 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 tweety, weety, 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 weety. Ah, here. So I'm going to try to work in both, uh, with both designs. Remember that I am creating a mix of these both. Here, I don't want to be this one. I want a mix between both. So maybe these teeth, I'm going to make it a little bit more like human, and this and the other one, I'm going to keep it like this demon. Maybe I don't know. Let's see. If it is not looking good, then we'll change it. But I am going to use this as reference for both parts. Okay, so music stop. I'll be back in a moment. I'll go just for some water, okay? I'll be back in a moment. Until that, please, if you are not subscribed, please remember to subscribe. Okay, I'm back. Let's continue. Okay, first we're going to try with this design, and then we maybe, if we are saying no, it is not, maybe try something different, then we try with the normal teeth, but a mix between both. And also remember that I always told you that work in local transformation, so you can use the axis to move the object and don't lose the way to have symmetry here, the possibility to have symmetry there. Look, I have symmetry, so I can change the shape. I think that they are looking really, really good now with a mix between a human and a demon teeth. Look, if I try to do the same, I think that it was not going to look good. So a mix maybe is better. And also I'm going to try to do this shape of the teeth. As you can see, they are going like to the inside. What do you think? Better to the inside or out like this one? Maybe out. Maybe like this. This is looking good. Let's see. No, no, better out. What do you think about this upper part? I like it. Yes, yes, that mix between the real human teeth and the demon teeth, it is good. Ah, it is because of the. Let me see. Okay, thank you, Alan Boomer. Thanks for coming. Okay. Go sleep. Thanks for coming. What do you think? It is better like this way, or I should move it to the front? One moment, let me see what happened with the music. Okay, let's continue. I like the face expression here because it is like he's afraid, but here it is like he's enjoying. That's the thing that I cannot accomplish in both sides. I want this expression like he is afraid, he's screaming, he seems that he's enjoying. That's the thing. That's why I am not sure about the expression yet, but we will make some progress, okay? So that is going to be all for today, because now I have to go to Kik to continue with the other project, with the Pidgeot that we are creating, the Pokemon there. That is the third project that we are creating on Kik. So tomorrow we're going to continue this project. Okay friends, so this is all for today. We're going to continue tomorrow with this project. In a few minutes we're going to continue on Kik with the Pokemon, okay? Remember that in each platform I am creating different projects. You can follow me on here, subscribe to the YouTube channel, please subscribe, give it a like, share this content with others, and leave a comment below. Also, I am on Twitch and Kik. Hello Miguel, we are just saying goodbye. This is what we have right now. This is the face of the demon, of Byth. I'm just trying to create the expression, a mix between both the human face and the demon face. I am trying to create a mix of both. The only thing that I am not sure right now is because look here, it is looking like he's afraid, right? And I like this because he is defeated, but here at the front he's looking like he's enjoying, so I need to change that. So tomorrow we're going to work on that. Yes, so tomorrow, in a few minutes on Kik, remember we're going to continue doing our Pidgeot. So please follow me on Twitch and Kik. I am creating different projects there too. And what else? Also, you can follow me on Instagram, TikTok. You can join to our Discord server if you want to share things about 3D and games. Maybe you want help or with 3D, I don't know. Let us know to the small community that is growing. Also, please remember that it is very important to share the content and subscribe to the channel. If you want me to collaborate with your project as a freelancer, you can contact me. There's my email there, also the LinkedIn page and the social media account. And also you can create a project on Upwork and see Trader and send me a message there too. And if you want to know what kind of PC I am using, I built this PC last year, and here you have a kit link where you can find all the PC components that I use for my PC. Those that page, that website, if you click on that, all the links are to Amazon, okay? Send you to Amazon to the specific page where I bought the piece, so you can find more specifications, more characteristics, also more information about each component. Okay, maybe if you want to have a reference, or maybe you are thinking about upgrading your computer. I am using this PC for gaming, for streaming, and for 3D art. Okay. What else? And if you want to support the channel, remember that this is what I do for a living, so you can support the channel by the new things that we have in the channel now that we are part of the YouTube program. We are not yet in the almost goblin like. Yes, it is looking good. It is looking. I like that mix. So we're going to leave it like that. I am trying to reach that. Not a human. Again, I am using the actor as a reference, but I am trying to mix between both designs. I was saying, if you want to support the channel, we already activate the super things, super chats, and all of those super things here on YouTube. Also, you have a PayPal link there, and even better, you can get one of my models. If you want assets for your games and animations, you can visit my TurboSquid store. If you want sculptors for 3D printing, you can visit my Codes 3D store, and you have CE Trader, where you're going to find both assets and sculptors. So you have 3 different options to get one of my models. That's also a way to support my work. But just with a subscription and a like, that's for free, and that is also a very important thing, and a very important way to support the channel. I will really grateful if you do that, if you enjoy this content, and also maybe if it is useful for you, even better, and that's also very important. And it helps me with YouTube to show the channel to new people. Okay, so that's all for today. Please remember to subscribe. In a few minutes on Kick, we'll continue with this one tomorrow, and see you. Thanks for coming, and see you in the next one.